watching an old episode of The Howard Stern Show. As I'm not doing anything right now, I'm being lazy. Yes, you understand. I would record it for you, but why put you to sleep when they make Ambien? So, they had an episode where the guy who created the Ugly App Pro and the Ugly App comes on and discusses his app and how it works, and they do the crew of the Stern Show, and it's really funny because they're scoring super low. And the most narcissistic of them all, Howard Stern, scores one of the lowest. And he's such an egomaniac, it's hilarious, right? We all know. But love him. Believe me, I'm his biggest fan. So, I look back in this episode, it's years old, and I had no idea what an Ugly App was. You know, first of all, I'm new to the iPhone within the last year or so, and don't really get into all the app things. I know they make Android apps and all that stuff, but I'm just not really into that stuff. So I look at it, I check it out. It costs like $5 or something. I don't know. It wasn't free. I know that. And I get it, and I do it, and guess what my score is? Now, let me tell you. The Ugly App is based on what they say, and believe me, okay, scientific methods of like facial construction, what like the perfect face is designed for or designed with, and there's a number that goes along with this. If you go to Thoughty2 and watch what was his latest video? It was like a numbers video on Thoughty2. And he talks about a number like pi, but it wasn't pi. It was like 1.78 or 7.18 or something like that. And it shows up a lot in like things that are like perfect, or something like that. Anyway, you get what I'm pointing. And so there is a sequence of features on your face, and it comes up to a scientific thing, and they can tell what makes someone more attractive than someone else, according to mathematics. It's kind of what this app is based on. And guess what my number was? It goes from 1 to 100. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie scored in the high 90s, just so you get an idea of that, okay? Jay Leno scored a 0, or I'm sorry, like a 10 or something like that. You can see, okay, you get it. Guess what my number was? Now look at my face. I'm gonna sit still for a second. Hold on. Okay, did you get my face? Tell me what my number was. Put it in the comments. Tomorrow I'll tell you what the number was. Let's make this fun. Let's make this something worth view worthy. Okay? Check it out. Now, I've been talking about apps in my previous videos, how I have some ideas for apps, but I don't know how to get involved in creating them. Okay, doing more research online, I found out there's some companies I can go to with my idea, and they just charge a kind of a rate for what they need to do, depending on the app, my idea, and then they get no part of it. You know, they sign I guess there's like a confidentiality agreement and all that stuff, so they won't go selling my ideas to somebody else and making money or bettering it or something, right? But why do you care? Because what else are you doing? Am I right? Okay, well, that's it for tonight. You know, I should take some advice from Casey Neistat. He wasn't really offering advice, but he explained that he's been vlogging for over close to 600 straight vlogs. And right now he's on holiday with his wife in Venice, and he said that, you know, he doesn't necessarily think that he'll stop vlogging, but he's taking a week off. He deserves it. I think that not only does he just want to spend time with his beautiful wife, but why would he want to document and show everything that he's doing on a vacation? Like, everybody gets a vacation. He needs a private time, something for himself. Maybe he has some ideas to work out. Maybe he just wants to be with his wife and sit and watch TV. Or I doubt that, but, you know, just be private for a little while. He shares everything with us for the most part. So maybe I should take a hint from him and not necessarily make a video on days that I don't have anything going on, like today. You know, I went and paid my storage bill, which you saw at the beginning, and then I rattled on about apps because of that ugly app thing, and that's it. You know, I did a lot of internet searching and stuff like that for the majority of the day. Then I went and saw my brother for a few minutes, which was boring for you guys, not for me, but boring for you. We had some laughs, but it's in a bar that has music, and conversation without audio is usually pretty boring. So I don't know, I want to do a daily vlog, but I want it to be interesting, and I think that I'm missing the point. I'm getting it as I'm speaking, that if I want to be a daily vlogger, and I do, and I don't have anything interesting to vlog, make something interesting happen. Do something, right? I had all kinds of opportunity today to do something, even if it was mowing the lawn. I've documented it before. Okay, something to think about. Why put out a boring vlog that I know no one's gonna like when I could put a little bit more effort into it and make something that might be enjoyable? Okay, like I said, guys, I'm growing. You gotta give me some time to get better. On that note, I'll let you go. I talked your ear off enough tonight. I'll talk and no action over here. Sorry. Hope you had a great night. Please subscribe, even though it's what it is. You know, I'm not beating myself up, but I think I can do better. So, have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow with something more interesting. Less talk, more action. Have a great night, everybody.